Boris Johnson was admitted to intensive care with C.O.R.O.N.A. virus symptoms last night after struggling to breathe. Here are the latest updates on the Prime Minister. Boris Johnson, 55, confirmed he had tested positive for coronavirus last month, around the same time as others such as Matt Hancock also confirmed their diagnosis. The Health Secretary has now returned to work while Mr. Johnson, who was expected to be back at work on Friday, was admitted to an NHS hospital on Sunday. But how is he doing now? Mr. Johnson has been admitted to an intensive care unit at St. Thomas Hospital at 7 p.m. on Monday after his condition deteriorated. It is understood the PM remained conscious at the time of the announcement and was moved as a precaution, should he require ventilation to aid his recovery. Downing Street said in a statement on Monday evening, since Sunday evening, the Prime Minister has been under the care of doctors at St Thomas's Hospital, in London, after being admitted with persistent symptoms of coronavirus. Over the course of this afternoon, the condition of the Prime Minister has worsened and, on the advice of his medical team, he has been moved to the intensive care unit at the hospital. The PM has asked Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab, who is the first Secretary of State, to deputise for him where necessary. The PM is receiving excellent care, and thanks all NHS staff for their hard work and dedication. Upon arrival on Mr. Johnson was given he did not need an ambulance as officials have emphasised Mr. Johnson's admission was not an emergency admission. The spokesman reiterated that his doctor wanted him to be assessed in hospital. As of Monday evening, the Prime Minister's condition has worsened and he is now in ICU. BBC political editor Laura Kunzberg has reported the PM as intensive care and Dominic Raab is now deputising for Mr. Johnson. Earlier on Monday, Mr. Johnson tweeted, "Last night, on the advice of my doctor, I went hospital for some routine tests as I'm still experiencing coronavirus symptoms. I'm in good spirits and keeping in touch with my team, as we work together to fight this virus and keep everyone safe. I'd like to say thank you to all the brilliant NHS staff taking care of me and others in this difficult time. Stay safe everyone, and please remember to stay at home to protect the NHS and save lives." Mr. Johnson had a comfortable night after being admitted on Sunday with persistent coronavirus symptoms, according to Number 10. His official spokesman said he continued to lead the government and was working on official papers from his bed. The Prime Minister was said to be in good spirits after being taken to St Thomas Hospital in London as a precaution. He remains under observation and the spokesman declined to give details of any treatment he had received or when he might be discharged. On Friday, when Mr. Johnson had been due to return to work after self-isolating for 7 days in accordance with health guidance, Downing Street said his temperature remained high. Therefore Mr. Johanson remained in self-isolation after the 7-day minimum period. It is not known whether the PM has any underlying health conditions making him a vulnerable person, however, The Spectator suggested in 2018, he may struggle with his weight. The publication wrote he weighed 16 stone 7 pounds in December 2018, meaning he would be classed as obese according to the Body Mass Index.